What's up guys, the Millennial Monk Ricardo back with another video, and today we'll be going over a conversation I had recently dealing with the concepts of happiness and suffering. Now, as a former Buddhist monk, we talk about suffering a lot because it was the first teachings of the Buddha, and you probably heard of this. You probably heard that life is suffering. It should be translated more as life is unsatisfying, but you get the point. Their response was, if that's the case, then is my happiness an illusion? And I essentially said, yes. How is that possible? How is my happiness an illusion? Now, don't get me wrong, it's not what you think. Most people's ideas of happiness are conditioned. We're all taught an idea of what happiness is. This thing's gonna make you happy. This thing's gonna make you happy. If you chase this, if you eat that, everything is taught by us ever since we were a child. When we grow up, we then identify with the story of the conditioning. And so, essentially, our happiness is an illusion because there's no insight, there's no understanding to our true happiness. And I'll leave you with this question. If you can change, is it real? Anything that's based on conditioning can change. One day, you eat the same food over and over again, your favorite food, but then all of a sudden, you dislike it. If it's based on conditioning, it's never truly happiness. Temporary happiness, but it's never that infinite happiness. And what is this infinite happiness that you hear all religions talk about, whether that's Christianity, Buddhism, Taoism? It is that very unconditional nature. It is unbounded by anything, not based on conditioning, not based on any limitations. Some people call it God, the divine, enlightenment. It doesn't matter what you label it. It is truly unbounded. It is not based on what you've been influenced all your life. Because if you think about it, nowadays, everything's trying to influence you, whether that's politics, religion, the media, all sources of social media is trying to make you pay attention to it. And through that, it's going to establish their conditioning. And you're going to stop focusing on the internal and just purely focus on external reality. It's meant to distract you. It's meant to feed the cycle of reactions that you've done all your life. And because you're reacting, is it really, truly happiness? If you've been conditioned all your life, is it really your happiness? Or is it somebody else's idea of happiness? Is it somebody else's influence? When we go into meditation and we're very deep with it, when we find that it's unchanging, unbounded, unconditional, that source of real happiness is unchanging. It really is unchanging. Give yourself time, practice meditation and see what you find. And that's the point of practice. Don't take my word for it. You sit down and you practice. You pray, you meditate, and decondition your mind. See the results. See what happiness really is. Overall, happiness is based on conditioning. Most people's happiness are limited because they've been influenced. If you take off that influence, if you sit down and practice, you start to work on yourself, you get to really see what makes you happy.